F-86 Sabre fighter jet. Historical highlights. Microsoft Flight Simulator plus real-life footage. KLAX Los Angeles International Airport, California. Freeware scenery. North American Aviation, NAA, built the famous World War II P-51 Mustang fighter aircraft, amongst others. After the war, it built the USA's first military jet, the FJ-1 Fury, derived from the Mustang. Then it built the F-86 Sabre, or Sabre jet, derived from the Fury. The former NAA factory at Inglewood was located at what is now the southeast corner of KLAX Airport. The Sabre was the USA's first swept-wing fighter. It used research captured from German World War II aerodynamicists. A thin swept wing greatly reduced drag, thus enabling higher speed, and slats on the wing's leading edge, extended at low speeds, greatly improved low-speed stability. The former NAA factory at Inglewood was located at the far right-hand corner of KLAX Airport. Sabres were also built at the NAA factory in Columbus, which we will look at next. KCMH John Glenn Columbus International Airport, Ohio. Freeware scenery. Sabres were also built here. The former NAA factory was located at the southeast corner of what is now KCMH Airport. The former NAA factory was located at what is now the far right-hand corner of KCMH Airport. The Sabre is the most produced Western jet fighter. Almost 10,000 were built, 1949 to 56, in the USA, Canada, Australia, Italy and Japan. KEDW Edwards Air Force Base, California. MSFS drone footage. Muroka Rogers Dry Lake beyond the airport. Freeware scenery. The Sabre's first flight was on the 1st of October, 1947 at what is now Edwards AFB and Muroka Rogers Dry Lake. Here, it also set its first official world speed record of 671 miles per hour, 1,080 kilometers per hour on the 15th of September, 1948. A Sabre won the 1951 Bendix Air Race from here to Detroit, Michigan, with an average speed of 553.76 miles per hour, 891.19 kilometers per hour.
At Muroc, California, a production model F-86 jet fighter with Air Force Major Richard Johnson at the controls gets set for an assault on the world's speed record. More than 600 of these planes have been ordered for the Air Force. Above the dry lake bed, Major Johnson trims his sleek fighter preparatory to making 4 runs over a prescribed course of 3 kilometers. Recording and timing devices are set as he peels off for his first run. and a new world's mark, 671 miles per hour.
On the 18th of May, 1953, famous Jacqueline Cochran became the first woman to break the sound barrier, flying a Sabre at what is now KDW Edwards AFB, California, with her friend, and even more famous Chuck Yeager, as her wingman. KLSV Nellis Air Force Base, Nevada. Freeware scenery. Most American Sabre pilots were trained at Nellis AFB, where the casualty rate of their training was so high, they were told, if you ever see the flag at full staff, take a picture. The Sabre was the USA's main fighter in the Korean War, 1950 to 53, where it bettered the Soviet MiG-15, but by how much is still disputed. Sabres were also used in later battles after Korea, 1958 Taiwan Crisis, 1960 to 61 Bajor Campaign in Afghanistan, and 1965 and 1971 Indo-Pakistani Wars. About 30 air forces around the world operated Sabres. The last retired in 1994 from the Bolivian Air Force. On the 2nd of February, 1958, a team of Pakistani Air Force, PAF, Sabres, called Falcons, set a world record at PAF Base Mesrua by performing a loop while in a 16-aircraft diamond formation. KSAC Sacramento Executive Airport, California. Default scenery. The transition to the Sabre's swept wings and jet engines saw many accidents and incidents. In particular, the Sabre had a dangerous and often fatal handling characteristic: over-rotation when the nose was raised prematurely from the runway during takeoff. The 24th of September, 1972 Sacramento Airshow Sabre accident resulted in 22 fatalities and 28 other casualties, as a result of over-rotation on takeoff from runway 20 and crashing into an ice cream parlor full of youngsters from a sports team and their family members. After that sad note, I hope you can still enjoy some real footage. Thanks for watching.